On my right here, outside. A lot of them, a lot of them. Killed one.
I'm running in. That's one.
Another one dead. Another one dead.
Another one dead. There's another one dead.
I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm
Another one
with
dead. Another one dead.
Yeah.
Another one dead. Oh my god. Hey guys, SorehaNick, and today we're going to be talking about Delta Force. Now, I was lucky enough to play it on day one, and I have been playing it almost every day on stream as much as I can. Obviously, with work and everything, I can't, go as crazy as some other guys, but I think I have around 45 hours in the game, and I'm ready to give my initial experience on the game. I didn't want to do it too soon because obviously, with the state of first shooters right now, any game will probably feel like a 10 out of 10. So if you put a little time into it, you're gonna start to get more gripes and stuff with the game, and that's pretty much what I have here. I have good, some bad. So without wasting time, let's get into it. But before I start, all this gameplay was streamed on Twitch. I pretty much just started streaming it because I was like, hey, why not? Also, I couldn't clip anything, so it's the only way I could get footage for videos and stuff. So hey, I guess that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's get into it, starting with the good. Now, the gunplay, compared to 2042, it's superior. I like that I aim at people, and my bullets go where I aim. That's fantastic. Now, there's no spread in this game. I believe it just works off of pure recoil. I obviously haven't just sat down and tested weapon mechanics or anything like that. So, I'm just going off of feel. So don't take anything with 100% accuracy. It's just based off of just my experience. But yeah, I really enjoy it. I enjoy the weapon customization and how you can build it for speed or control. We're gonna get into that later. Yeah, I really do like how in-depth that is. I also like the weapons in general. I booted up 2042 to try to play the game because I haven't done infantry in a while because I was just so sick of that game, and I couldn't find one gun that I felt like using. I was looking at it, and even guns like the M5, I was like, dude, I don't feel like using it because it doesn't feel good to use. But in this game, there's almost every gun I've used in this game. I'm like, man, I'm excited to use it. I want to use it. I just want to have fun and dominate with this gun. And that's a really good thing. The next thing I have on the list is the attack heli. Normally, this I guess would be a vehicle part. But I don't play vehicles. Obviously, if you've checked out my channel, you know that I hardly ever get into vehicles. I'm mainly an infantry-focused player. But Phantasm wanted to get into attack heli, so we did, and I had a lot of fun with it. If you're gonna look to me for some in-depth analysis on vehicle balance compared to infantry, and that you come to the wrong place. Again, I don't play vehicles. All I can say is I had a lot of fun. If I had to give one criticism, I wish the gunner had a second weapon, like a TV missile, perhaps. Other than that, I had fun. The second thing, I just have D-Wolf as in on the list here. I had a lot of fun with D-Wolf. I think for the first 5 or 6 hours of me playing the game, I purely played D-Wolf. Maybe with a little medic, I forget his name, Stinger, I think is his name. Just sprinkled in here and there. But D-Wolf is just the most fun character in the game. With his all that, his whole kit is just extremely fun. Next is the maps. The two maps we have access to are Cracked and Ascension. Obviously, we just got access to Conquest. So Breakthrough, I had fun on both of them. I will get into Ascension later on. I don't know if other people have problems with this. I have not watched another initial impression video, but I'm curious. I may go watch some of them after I'm done recording this. If people have similar problems, but I'll leave that for the bad though. But generally speaking, I had fun. I had fun on both those maps. Conquest, that's it. That's all that's listed on here. It's Conquest. Conquest, good. I love Conquest. It's the staple mode of Battlefield, or at least it was. I think it's switching to Breakthrough now. I don't know if the community opinion on that, but for me, Conquest is the staple mode, and I'm enjoying it in this game. At least with the two maps we have here, very fun maps to play Conquest on. And nukes. I love that they brought that back from Battlefield 5. 2042 didn't bring it back. I don't know why. But in this game, it's not just a squad leader that has it. Everyone can get it. So if you're good enough, you put in the numbers, you can nuke people. which I really do like, especially on breakthrough. It goes crazy. You can get insane feeds with this thing. So yes, very good nukes. Do not change a single damn thing about it. I love it. Now for the bad. Now, I will say the first bad thing is movement. Now, if you come to this channel and you subscribe, you probably have come from my movement video. I believe it's the most in-depth movement video on YouTube. I know pretty much more than anybody on the planet when it comes to that game for 2042. And when I tell you, when I come from that game and I play Delta Force, I feel like I have bricks tied to my feet at all times. I feel like I can't really mantle a lot of things, or I go to jump and mantle and it doesn't grab on. Sliding is linked to one character. I do not know why in God's name they would do that. Viron is the only person I would think that could break the game with having him have a slide, but at that point he would just be like a really fun movement character, which not bad. Obviously biased movement player, but you know, just add slide to everybody and then fix the mantling. It feels so clunky, and then proning feels weird to do. I don't know if that makes sense. It doesn't feel right to prone sometimes. It just feels a little clunky, and then to get up, I don't like that you can mantle from prone. So like I'll be on a cover and I go to get up and I use my jump button to get up and I just mantle and then I die. It happened a lot on stream, and that needs to be taken out of the game. I don't think you should be able to mantle from prone. And at worst, it could make some really weird hitbox issues and really mess with that. So definitely, you know, fix that. Movement just feels weird. Another bad, possibly, specialists are back. I think the Battlefield community at large dislikes them. Me, I don't care. I'm here to frag. But specialists are back. If that wasn't your thing, like if you like the assault, medic, support, you know, that's not in this game. It's like 2042 where there's a character linked to a quote-unquote class, but there's not an actual class system in the game. Now, weapons are tied to classes, so if like you're D-Wolf, you get the assault weapons, but you know, there's not like an assault class. You just pick D-Wolf to be an assault character, if that makes sense. It's like 2042 but locked weapons. And to go more depth on the specialists, there are two problem specialists. The first one, I think if you played the game for any amount of time, you already know. Luna has to get nerfed somehow. They just have to. A wall hack character will always be a bad idea. Every game I'm seeing is adding wall hacks. I don't know why. And the worst part is they give it to the entire team. That is so unbelievably bad. I'm assuming it's a counter to smoke grenades, but I feel that smoke grenades shouldn't be countered. Smoke grenades are a counter to just having line of sight. You know, it breaks line of sight so you can actually make a move. This character just randomly makes it so that your smoke doesn't work and then you just die instantly. I think there are two fixes that we need. One, you need to make it so that only Luna can see their wall hacks. If they insist on keeping in the game, at least make it so that only they get it. Another one is they have if you're moving, it spots you thing for the second ping. It needs to be for both pings. Another fix they can do is have it be like a flare in Battlefield 5, and it just makes you appear on the minimap. That'll also work as a suitable change to their wall hack arrow, so that it's a little more balanced. And another problem specialist is D-Wolf. His grenade spam is insane. He has his wrist grenades and an anti-personnel like grenade launcher that he has. And with those two combined, you can pretty much push any hallway for free. And they have to move out the way, or else they're just going to get nuked. The solution for this is to simply make it so that D-Wolf cannot equip the anti-personnel grenade launcher. He just has his little wrist grenades, and that is it. Otherwise, the grenade spam is just going to get worse and worse and worse. The more people figure out that, hey, D-Wolf was a pretty good grenade spam character, you're just going to see that B1 to B2 in Ascension, that little hallway underneath the mountain, you're just going to see that just flooded with grenades, and it's going to be indefensible. Now, speaking of Ascension, let's talk about D-Point. it's what I was alluding to earlier. That point is almost impossible to win on the offensive team. I think out of my entire time playing Breakthrough, I've only won that point once or twice. It's insane. We have a game. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in a video, but we nuked them like 7+ times. Like, we nuked them over and over and over again. And we still lost the game, because it only takes one of the nukes just to send us all the way back to the start, and we have to push again and again and again. And again, I've only won that once or twice, and it was an uphill battle the entire time. You better pray that they already used their nukes, and because they spawn literally right on the point. It's insane. It's really hard to attack, and hopefully they fix it. A simple solution would be to move the point up and add the attack helicopter back, because it goes away during the C transition in the tunnels. Bring the attack helicopter back so we can put on some air pressure. I mean, there's already AAs there. I don't know why they're there. Outside of maybe there's supposed to be an attack helicopter for that point, because an attack helicopter would make a lot of sense in terms of attacking that point and would make it actually bearable. Because otherwise you're just sitting there getting, you know, head glitched and spawn camped. Another thing I want to talk about as well are the gunfights in this game. Now, I like the gunplay, but man, this game there's a lot of head glitching in this game. And if you just came in, because I know the keys are just started dropping here on, I believe it was like Friday or Saturday, you might notice that people are just sitting on head glitches with max control guns, just beaming you from 50 meters. And that's a problem, at least in my opinion. I think aggressive gunplay should be more encouraged. I think handling should be more of an impactful stat than people just being able to just throw it away just to get, you know, infinite control on their weapons. I definitely think they need to look at that, because sometimes I'll be running and then I die and I'm like, what? And then it zooms in and the guy was literally right in front of me, but he's like leaning and it's like on a crazy angle and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what is this? And so that happens a lot, more than I would like to admit. I'm looking for them, and like I look both ways, and then I die, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go play the medic guy so I can have my smoke grenades, and just ignore all that. But yeah, that is my initial impressions on the game. Again, mostly good. The bad are just nitpicks here and there. I forgot to add this, but maybe they're already working on it. But allow me to edit my classes during the game. Sometimes you'll be playing and you unlock attachments and I'm like, ooh, you know, I've been wanting that attachment. Yeah, so, you know, I'm so close to it. I got it, like an extended magazine for some of the guns are really important, and you can't put them on until the game is over. So definitely add that back. I think they're going to. I mean, every Battlefield game has had it since at least Battlefield Bad Company, I believe. And hell, even Call of Duty starting to add that in their game since 2019. So definitely add that into the game. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this game goes. More content is on the way. I believe I have an infantry highlights lined up because I just have a lot of clips just for this game. And so that's definitely going to be the next video on the channel. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a good day. Stay positive, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.